10 artifacts of the Valguero. We got 4 Destroyer, Gatekeeper, Crag, and Brute. That's for the Alpha. Strong, Immune, and Cunning. That's for the Beta. Pack, Skylord, and Devourer. That's for the Gamma Grandel boss fight. Right next to the red obelisk, you're just gonna need to find the red obelisk and then fly in a straight line. And then the spider cave is right there. But I'm just gonna reactivate the foliage so you can see. As you can see, it's not that hidden, and I think I just forgot about it. And now we also have this little castle. It's a landmark. Also, we got a tree, red tree on this little castle. So if you can see that and see the castle and the red obelisk is just in the middle, you can see the spider cave entrance. Also, this is the coordinates 74 and 42. Let's go inside. There was supposed to be a weaker version of the boss, Broodmother boss, but looks like it did not spawn yet. The single player issues with the spawns are still happening. I think that's pretty difficult to fix. This game needs a server so it can run properly. So this is the entrance, and right about here the weaker version of the broodmother supposed to be walking around. Can kill it, and I guess that's some loot, but it won't give you any engrams, techgrams. Right, I'm just gonna gamma up and gonna go and see what's in the spider cave. So this is the entrance. Looks pretty similar. Let's see if we're gonna see the crouch at the end. Also, this area is supposed to be poisonous. Heavy. Alright, I am getting the... So I almost died. So Spider Cave is also similar to the Swamp Cave on the island. It is toxic. It's killing you. You need a gas mask. And we go all the way. This area also looks almost exactly the same. Pretty much. And we got the crouch. Let's see if it's still a crouch. So it's not a crouch anymore. Maybe to some extent. We can run, but there are some places you need to crouch. Like you can't go from here. You can't run at the side of the rock, but still a little bit difficult. That's not completely a crouch entrance. I think they don't like that. It's kind of overpowered. Let me see if we can mine this. We can't. So this is the place you're gonna need to your turrets. Seems a little bit shorter, the height. But I guess it's still viable to the turrets, right? So let's see the rest. Looks pretty similar. It's another choke point, right? Also, again, another entrance. And we mine this, and but you can still put turrets up here. This rock is making it a little bit difficult. You can place turrets all around here. That's not that bad, but can we fit a stego here? Probably not, but I'm just gonna check. Go. And a stego enter. This is a mineable rock. I harvest it. Probably can. Happens. I'm just gonna force stay in that, but we went. Alright, this is where we're supposed to go. Now this. If you put turrets here, it should give you an alright choke point. Togo can't go through, but you need to also deal with this area because they could hide here. But you're just gonna put turrets all over the place. So it's a good secondary defense point, and let's keep going. There was supposed to be an artifact here, right? And we got some water, and that goes to where? I'm not sure about this place. It's gonna go up somewhere. There we go. Alright, this is the artifact room. Pretty small area. I guess you're gonna need to block this entrance or maybe leave it open. Alright, the artifact of the pack. That's the coordinates. It's right here. Waypoint, and I'm gonna have pack. There we go. Let me read that out loud. 80 out loud, 80 and 41. That is the artifact of the pack. And let's go to other side. I think there was a crossroads and I went right. So if we go to the left, I guess you can place some vacuum compartments here and maybe extend your base, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be needed because the spider cave is supposed to be huge. The spider cave also have the artifact of the immune. Let's go get that real quick. This is the big room. This is the room that's at the end of the spider cave, and you're just gonna go left this side. Then you should find the artifact of the immune at the end of the cave. Remember this here is the big map mark. So here is the artifact. Be right over there. Again, another text structure, and right over here we have the artifact of the immune. And make sure to bookmark that with waypoints. It's also the artifact of the beta boss, so should color it to blue to remember easily. I couldn't believe this, but the spider cave also has the artifact of the strong. So that is a triple artifact cave now. This cave now holds 3 artifacts. But don't get me wrong, you won't be able to claim this cave or run this cave and get 3 artifacts for any boss fight, because 2 of the artifacts here are for the beta boss fight and the third one is for the alpha boss fight. So you'll have 1 of the 4 pieces for the alpha and 2 of the 3 pieces needed for the beta. After this semi crutch, all you have to do is keep going to your left. Always enter from the left road and keep going, and then you're gonna be able to get your artifact of the strong. Here is another left we're gonna have to make, and then you're gonna see natural half bridge and just jump over, and at the end of this way you're gonna get your artifact of the strong right here. Strong is used to start the beta boss fight, so that's why we're gonna color it with blue. So the artifact of the Skylord has now a new location, and it's here. It's a brand new cave and the coordinates are 78 and 90. So let's see this brand new cave. We got this small entrance, and then we're gonna go this way. It's a long tunnel, looks like it. And now it's a huge cave, but I think It's not gonna be buildable. I'm not sure about that, but there is so much space here, and it should be buildable. Honestly, like you're building a huge cave like this. Maybe it won't be on official PvE right now. You can build on single player. Just gonna quickly search for the artifact. I haven't seen the. I'm just gonna leave me alone here so we can get rid of this music. And we have this memorial here, but I don't see the artifact. Maybe it's in another room. Let's keep looking. There's just so much space here that this could make a great PvP based location. The entrance is also nice and it's also open into some space. And we got even underwater. We got this huge water here. Let me see if it's the gas mask is gonna give some vision. Does let's see what is this? Now this cave just got a lot bigger. With vacuum compartments, you can like pretty much double your space in this cave, and it's keep going. Like we don't have a ceiling here. Can I meet? Yes. There is no secret opening, I guess, but it's still, I think, doubles the place. It's a huge base location. There we go. It's a great spot. Where is the artifact? It's supposed to be found already. Oh, I think it's a new room. Am I right here? Am I wrong? I think this is a brand new room, and this is the artifact room, and this is the artifact of the Skylord. Gonna just waypoint here. I should actually add the waypoint as the entrance. So this is the artifact of the Skylord caves entrance. And what is that? All right, I thought for a second this was gonna be an entrance that would devalue this cave in an immense way. Like if this was accessible now, then it would be very difficult to build a base here. So now we have this insane area, like huge area, and I'm guessing there's gonna be two water entrance. Let's see. I'm just gonna remember, just gonna use the code to make me see the water clearly. There we go. I have to use a couple of commands to make the area clear. I guess some of them are changed. Anyway, I used a couple of them and I guess one of them worked. So this is the space we got here, and this is not an entrance, it's just giving you light. And let's see, so what do we have here? So that is the entrance. Just gonna place some structures here. So this is the entrance. Is there any other entrance to this room, the artifact room? Looks like I don't see any room. So if you can block this area, I mean, it's like it's a proper place, like it's not a small entrance, but we got this whole corridor that you can build defenses. This could be a base that can use quite a lot of water creatures to defend it. And now we go up. Now this is not outside, this is still inside the cave. It's just a huge place. If you can build this cave on official PvP, this could probably be a meta spot. And we're just turning around here. Alright, this is just a circle inside, and we have the memorial here, right? We have that. It's also a decent room to place the fences. And now we're gonna see the main entrance. Like, that is also a small entrance. You can use underwater creatures here, breed them, leave them for defense. Let me do another circle around. All right. So that is the cave. Let's see the main entrance to the entire thing. So where is that? Kinda lost the entrance here. Yes. No, this is like just turning me around. This is the memorial, and that is also bringing me back to the main spot. All right, that is the entrance. Finally found it. Got lost a little bit because I guess it looks very similar. I just got lost. Anyway, so this corridor is the thing. This is the entrance. Guess there are some stuff I can see here because of the command. So a big entrance, not as slow and easy. Like, gonna need to build defenses way back. It's not super OP, but with this much space and the extra defenses at the back, your main base here, it could be a very well a meta spot if it's buildable. And let me also show you outside one more time. There we go. Right, this is the entrance of this cave, and you go up. So is it high gamma? I had high gamma. So this is it, like green obelisk. There is this bridge here, and after this bridge, you go to this area. This was the new location for the artifact of the Skylord. It's not in the Wyvern Trench anymore. So Valguero's Lost Temple is on Ark Survival Ascended as well, and it's just right next to the green obelisk. It's right there, pretty similar design, and this is the coordinates 46 and 87. It's behind this huge stone wall that you cannot destroy, but you're gonna have to locate a button here and you need to press it. It opens and stays open for a little bit, then it's gonna close down. Let me show you that while we're here. It's gonna be a pretty event. Like, if this is on your head or your dinos, something bad is gonna happen. So let's go inside and see. There's supposed to be two artifacts on this cave, and it was unbuildable even on single player, but I can build here now. This is supposed to be unbuildable on servers. I'm not sure if they're gonna allow it on PvE or PvP, but this insane spot unfortunately was not buildable. So far it looks similar. I guess these things are new. Pretty nice. Let me see with that gamma too. This is really nice and atmospheric. Gonna go slowly. There is a huge corridor that has a really good PvP potential, but when you make this unbuildable, those are working. There we go. We got some similar builds, but maybe these pillars are new. I remember this turnaround and more space here. I think there was supposed to be another button here that opens this gate. But let's go to the drop down. So there was a drop down and it's still here. It's a huge drop down with a broken bridge. And we got some stuff here. I'm not sure how these things are new or not. Looks pretty similar and pretty nice. Let's keep going. It's a pretty high drop down. This cave like would be so difficult to rate. They allowed anyone to build here. So now let's look for the artifact. We got lots of room here. I'm just gonna follow these and see where it's gonna lead. All right, a huge room that might be holding the artifact. There we go. We got one artifact here. Let's see what is this. The artifact of the brute. Let's go. There's supposed to be another, but I kind of remember it. Another huge room, and the artifact was near the ceiling, I guess. We got some water here. Pretty nice. Nothing too crazy. Just a water source. And another one here. Gonna lead anywhere? No. Just some cave water. So this was the first artifact. You go right when you are looking at the tech pillar kind of thing. You'll get the artifact of the brute. So you can see that again. But you're gonna keep going right. If we had choose to go left, I think we would do a circle back to the same room. See, there we go. So left is also again. So you look at this obelisk looking thing and you go right, you're gonna get the brute artifact. If you go left, that's also the same. But if you go straight at the corner, looking at the broken obelisk looking thing this way, I think this is gonna lead to other artifact. Is there a place to go here? Like, chose to go right again. Let's see. I don't think. Yes, it is leading to somewhere. If I see a left turning, that might connect to the same place. Let's keep going. Where are we? We got some decent water here. I think these are like loot crate locations, probably. And we got a little body of water here, like much. Could be loot crates. So if you go back, looking at the tech pillar, and then right, you're gonna end up with loot crates, I think. So we're gonna have to go left, I guess. So let's just try to find that. All right, so this is where I came from, and I went right. Now we're gonna go left, and then we're supposed to find a huge room. I do remember that. Let's see if it's gonna be similar. And now that is a problem. I'm stuck. Couldn't find the huge room. So there is place here. If we go there, I made a wrong turn somewhere around here. The Same place. Maybe that underwater thing was leading somewhere. Or I need to find the button at the entrance. So this is the new room, but where is it leading? Oh, did I miss this? This water. Oh, here's my mistake. This is not a small body of water. There is an entrance here. How did I forget about this? But alright, I did manage to get in. So this huge unbuildable area, like I don't see, honestly, I don't see much point of building a huge cave like this and then making it unbuildable. It does work in single player, but I mean there isn't like a mini boss fight here. Like I do like the challenge for artifacts. Like if that room, if like this room had some kind of challenge, some kind of water mini boss, I would like that. But now it's just traversing land and you can't build. But why? And the artifact is supposed to be here, but where was it? I remember it being somewhere high up. Maybe it did not spawn yet. Is the way. It's such a nice place. I think the artifact got bugged, so it's not spawning. I'm just gonna wait here for a while and then oh I just found it. It was uh, at the ceiling. I did remember that correctly. So you're just gonna go from that. Remember that broken obelisk and then you just go up and then the artifact is here. Let's see the name. The artifact of the Devourer. There we go. That is another artifact done. So this was the last temple cave of Valguero, but there is one more thing. There is an easy way to escape or leave this castle, leave this cave, and that is supposed to be a button that you can click, you can press, and that is supposed to let you out almost at the entrance, like the big entrance, and we went through a corridor, and I showed you that there's supposed to be a button there, but I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to find that quickly. I'm gonna find it and then I'm gonna cut back. So the way to leave the lost temple easily after you got the artifact is right under this lake. This lake-like thing that you need to go swim down, but it's a long way, so you need to come here prepared. Gonna go all the way here to there and just gonna swim up. You might need a scuba or grapples. Not a long swim, but creatures there might make your job quite difficult. And we're gonna keep going this tunnel. There's another body of water here. Gonna pass that and keep going up. All that thing we have went down. Now we're going back up this water. And after this, you're just gonna walk in and then you need to find the button to open this wall. Now I haven't really saw this, so I'm just gonna search for it a little bit. The button in the remastered version. It's a little bit difficult to locate. It's a little thing just over there. You're gonna press this button and then this huge wall will open up for you. And now you are back at the entrance that you first entered the last temple. And then you're just gonna run back upstairs. You're gonna need to find another button to open this one up. It shouldn't be that difficult. Right around here somewhere, there should be another button. There we go, that's the button. And to your freedom. To the ice cave, let's go. Is it still buildable? Yes, it is. And now this looks different. Maybe even bigger. Now we have this. Oh, what is that? Now, what have you done? What have you done with this cave? After this natural bridge, natural gate, which that is pretty small. This entrance is smaller than the one we checked on the castle, and now I haven't gone further, but this looks like it has a huge potential. And you go down these stairs, there's some megapithecus and dire wolves. It's some yeti though. It's a yeti. And oh no, don't do that. Look at that. This is a huge place, which I'm happy about it. Like I like to have a lot of spots on a map, but once this cave is locked in, no one is living in the snow areas. Like this cave made living in the snow on Valguero impossible. Even the oil cave was making my life very difficult when I was trying that. So don't even try to live on snow unless you find a super OP rat hole more than one day. If you don't have a super powerful rat hole on the western snowlands, don't even try. And what is this place? We got a trap here, and I guess we're gonna have the artifact here. The new ice cave also has the artifact of the destroyer. Right before you go down all the way to the ramp, you just go left and there's a little space here. Also, there's a little mini game that you need to jump and not fall. And at the end of the room, you're gonna see the artifact of the destroyer found within the depths of the scorched earth. That might need a rewrite. Also, don't forget to bookmark it so you won't forget. Destroyer. The artifact of the destroyer is used for the alpha boss fight, so it's gonna be red. So that should be the artifact, and if you keep going, it just opens up to a huge spot, and even you have a water source here. That's nice. More creatures here. I think Valguero was missing a decent ice cave, right? Valguero did not have a proper ice cave, so this is it. Like Island had two ice caves, one being like pretty much unbuildable because it was too narrow all over the place, and there was the huge ice cave, the meta spot. Now we keep going. I went down all the way from this road, and we have a huge place here for you to build, and it's also very tall, but you can't really build much. This reminds me of the cave, the pack cave on the island. The pack cave on the island had like not exactly something like this, but there was a drop down and there was like this road. Anyway, let's check what is behind here. We got more plays, more spots here, more areas. That cave has something like that, but way smaller, yes. It reminded me that, and we have... This is another choke point, and this is very strong. It is bigger than the first entrance, but it's a huge spot, especially since now you can place turrets, especially when you can do things like that. That is like quite insane. Looks like a crafting station base. I think it's a little bit bigger than that. And we keep going on. This is what? Oh, this is the artifact. It's the artifact. Oh, the Cunning. Alright. Let me actually... It's here. Why I'm not seeing the bigger version of the map? Oh, I did see. Right, waypoints. See. Cunning. There we go. It's here. I am expecting, after seeing the really small ice cave, the lava cave might have some surprises for us. So we were all the way here, and there is this purple tree. Where was the entrance? Is it? I think this is the entrance. It's a bit changed. It's not the same. I don't remember this bridge and the purple tree. It does look great, and it's a great map mark. If you're looking for the lava cave, you can easily see and find it now. There we go. Let's go inside. On a gamma 4. Alright, very nice entrance. Let's keep going. And what do we have? It's not similar, but it gives the same vibe. We have these creatures. Oh, we have creatures. Like, this is nice. I remember this cave being like almost empty. We got metal nodes. We got some Titana boss, Ranios. Really nice. So this cave this cave had a road that goes to right and left. Is it still there? All right, this is the same place. So this is the turning point. If you went right, it was a small area way at the back, and there was this entrance. This is also same. When we go there, there was this small area. I think it looks almost same size with some different placements of these things. Pretty similar. Not, it cannot be a good I think base spot, because this area is just huge and there is a connection. Now this was where people built, and we have this lava jump. Lava looks better, like this is our ascended thing, and we got a place for the drops here, and the second one is also here. I remember these. And where was the third one? It's right there. But this was not a drop, this was the artifact. Let me type it. The Crag. This is the Crag. Waypoint was E, but not working. There we go. Crag is there. I'm gonna color code them. Right now it's just that. So we were... Let me check the small spots behind that, and now it's filled with what? Is it crystal? It's mineable crystal, and it's also a nice looking place, but I don't see anyone building here. I wonder if there is some spot here that you can build. I guess the devs would be careful not to add something like that. I don't know the Nakato's name. I don't know other devs. So there was an entrance going all the way here and connecting to the other side of the cave. We have this inside of the cave waterfall, and we could go this side. That would lead to back of the cave or something. And we had this that connects to the other side with the big room. Right, this is the big room. But if you go up from the waterfall, what was that leading? I thought it was leading the same exact place. Maybe it is. Let's check. We got something here. I thought we were gonna see um, explorer notes on this map because it's now official. You can hear the water. Oh, it leads here. So it's the same place. Now I guess this cave is done. Let's get out. But I'm gonna try to get out by just walking. I'm not gonna ghost and go up. All right, this is the place that you can connect. I guess this area is kind of making this cave weaker, but it is almost exactly the same, unless I missed the rat hole entrance. This is a very low tier base location. It was like this, and now it is still a low tier base location. Let's get out of this place, and this looks pretty nice. Would you look at that? This is the entrance of the aberration. So these green glowing rocks are the entrance, one of the entrance of the aberration. On Ark Survival Evolved, there were three, if I'm not mistaken, and this was one of them. Looks very purple, like this is a little bit too much purple. Blind in purple. So I have like increased gamma a little bit, but it's less blinding now. But if you increase the gamma, it's like huge. All right, there was this spot. The entrance looks almost identical, other than other like other than that the colors and the features of the terrain. Now I need some light. Increase the gamma. All right, pretty similar, very nice. And now we get the yellow rocks. Nothing is like nothing mineable. This is all decoration. We go in there. I am wondering how big the aberration is gonna be. This is already giving nice vibes. But what is this like dust? There's like mist. It's too much mist. Wonder if we can like, I guess it's giving a nice vibe. All right. Kind of remembering this area a little bit, and was a base location somewhere. I don't think I can find them. Yes, there was base locations on top of this bridge, but the height seems lower. There was a big drop on top of this broken bridge. Now I guess what we need to know. Also, I wish there was a double map system on Ark Ascended. Like I like to see the underground, the aberration map that is not in the game. Right, so I'm not like an expert on the aberration, Valguero's aberration. Also, I don't really feel similar. Like lots of stuff changed, so I'm trying to recognize, but it's not really working. I think this area is the artifact area, but I think it's here. 32. You can actually see it on the map. 32, 92. Let's go down and inside. I would like to maybe see rock drakes. That should be the most important thing here. Rock drakes, and I guess there are reapers too. But why is this place so empty? Like I have not seen a creature for a while. This is, I guess, because the single player glitch. Keep going and going. Alright, what is this? What is this? Aberrant anglerfish. So they spawned outside of the water and they just dropped dead. So they were supposed to spawn in this lake. Alright, we got some aberrant spinos. Very nice. Am I gonna be able to see a reaper? There's supposed to be reapers and rock drakes. Original Arc Valguero ASE version. When it was a mod, there was snow owls and managarmers, but even in this version, I guess they kept that away. All right. And what is that? For a second, I thought there was pyromanes. All right, here is the rock drake, and here's the location. Rock drake's coordinates 3958. It's deep into the cave. It's in the radiation zone. Won't be super easy to get them. So you're gonna need to locate this and you're gonna need to locate this thing. This radiation lake with this broken thing. And then the rock drakes right over there. So bunch of rock drakes, but they are invisible and they're not aggroing on me. I'm just gonna punch it. There we go. But where are their nests? Where is... Alright, I found a nest. It looked weird from afar. So all these are nests actually. They really blend in with the terrain. It's like really good. And there we go. Level what's 95. So this is the location. 43 and 59. Let me call it, let's go egg. An egg there. Just to like Save it, and we got another artifact. Artifact of the Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper. So artifact of the Gatekeeper is located in the Aberration zone of Valguero in the Rock Drake's nest area. It is the end of the red zone. There are some places back there. So here is the coordinates. There we go. The Gatekeeper coordinates is 4859. Alright, thank you all for watching.